Hello and welcome. You're watching the Tov Jewish News channel. Today we're talking to a hero of Israel, ex-general Avigador Kahalani, ex-minister of internal security. General Kahalani, hello.
Hi, Michael.
General Kahalani, I want to ask you a question about the war that we're now seeing happening in Gaza. So first and foremost, we see the American establishment, the American government, applying pressure to the Israeli government, changing our policies, changing the way we wage war in Gaza. Do we see it the same way I see it? Do we see it as America negatively influencing the war in Gaza? Or do you see America helping us in the best way it can?
Okay, yeah. In Israel, we talk about that if the Americans support us or not. If the idea to quit the war in the Gaza is their idea or our idea. My feeling that America is with us now, and they don't give us any limit of time to accomplish the mission in Gaza Strip, and they supported the idea to destroy the Hamas movement. And I think we appreciate in our country. We know that. We know that the president suffered because of us. Maybe he's losing some vote, but he understand the president that we cannot quit the war now is like have a suicide for Israel, and he will support the idea to protect ourselves for long range.
Uh, Avigdor, I want to ask you also a question about the future of the war. So Israel is not only facing a threat right now from Hamas, it's also threatening it's facing multiple other threats like Hezbollah, right? Like threats from Syria, like threats from Yemen. If today General Kahalani would become the prime minister of Israel and you would take all the decisions related to Israel's security, how would you structure these threats? Which ones you would face first, second, third? And would you just enter now in a phase of war until we get rid of all of our enemies?
I tell you about Yemen. I think it's not really our problem. It's our problem, but it's not really our problem because the Houthis in Yemen they decided to destroy all the economic of the Far East. They're coming to Suez Canal, and a lot of merchandise crossing the Suez Canal, and they go to Europe. And I think that we have to build some kind of united country against the idea, and one day to bomb them and to destroy everything what they have. This is the world problem. We can fight against them, but I think it's better if we will leave it to the world. Another thing, I'm going to Hezbollah. Hezbollah, they try to pull us to the war in the Lebanon. I think that we can afford it, but we prefer now to fight in Gaza Strip. This is the main mission for us. Even that we are working hard. It's take few months from now, and the Hezbollah they try to pull us to the war, and I think the government make the right decision to hold the war in Hezbollah. But we have to give them information that if they will pull us to the war, we can attack them. And the plan that I recommend to our government to go straight to Beirut, to destroy Beirut, destroy all the facilities over there, not to fight against the Hezbollah near the border. If you ask me if they will go back to Litani River, is the decision of the UN 1701. If they will go without pressure from the world, my feeling they are going to stay there forever. And we have to find a way how to push them back. And you know that more than 50,000 people they live near the border. They evacuate to many hotels all over the country, and nobody live over there. Can we live with the idea that our people that are living far away? I think we have to accomplish the mission in Gaza Strip. It's like my feeling, 2 or 3 months, and we have to destroy everything what they built during the years, and after that to be ready to another mission. The question if we can do it both sides 10 times, yes, but we prefer to do it in Gaza Strip to finish, and after that to find a way how to fight against Lebanon.
So you do agree that something should be done with Lebanon. You cannot leave the situation as it is now. You cannot leave our citizens that were displaced from their houses next to the border with Lebanon. You cannot leave the situation as it is. Hezbollah should be dealt with in the nearest future, correct?
Yes, of course. I was in '82. I was division commander. I fought in Lebanon, and we stopped in Beirut. I know those people over there. Hezbollah control all the Lebanon. And some people in Beirut they enjoy, they have a life like a Paris in the Middle East, and we have to start in Beirut, not to try to spend our time to find all the vehicles and all the ammunition south of Lebanon. The question if they will go back to Litani River without pressure from the world, my feeling they are going to stay there forever, and and we have to to react about that because most of our people they are far away from the border now.
So you do agree that Hezbollah it is a threat and it should be pushed after the Litani River, correct? Beyond the Litani River. But
Agree
uh,
with you?
but
Yes.
if Hezbollah is a threat and they declare openly that their plan is to destroy Israel, so I think only pushing them beyond the river would not really cut it, because not only we should push it beyond the river, because they'll eventually snuggle back in to the borderline with Israel, and they might do possibly the same thing Hamas has done on the 7th of October. So we
Yeah.
should also theoretically start an operation, a military operation with them, because they are threatening our country and actively.
I think Israel should fight against country, not against a group of Hezbollah. And to give them the feeling, all the people in Lebanon, that we are fighting against Lebanon, not against the Hezbollah, is to start to fight against Beirut and to start to destroy Beirut. And after that, the people in Beirut or Lebanon, they will feel that they hate the Hezbollah and they don't support them anymore to fight against Israel. And they know they're suffering because of the Hezbollah, not because of us. And if we want to fight like we know how to fight, we have to go straight to Beirut and not to try to. This is not threat of our life from Hezbollah. No, no, they are not going to invade to our country. Maybe they can invade to little bit from in the Galilee. No, no more. It's not threat for our life, but we have to stop them how fast that we can, and to stop, we have to fight against Beirut. This is the way. In my way, I don't know if this is going to be the decision of the government, but if they will ask me, I recommend to them to bomb Beirut.
General Kahalani, for the end of our interview, I want to ask you, as a hero of Israel that has fought both in the Gaza Strip and in Lebanon, so you know both of these places. How different is fighting in the Gaza Strip from fighting in Lebanon?
I fought in Syria too. It's a big difference. Um, Gaza Strip is really, we didn't have any experience like that in the past. This is the first time for us. Look how long it's take the war. Look how many tunnels we found. Look how we moved the 2 million people from the south to the north, from north to the south. It's very complicated. And look how many division we have over there. It's very complicated. In Lebanon, it's we have a trait, but not trait of our life and our life, and we have to stop it immediately. Stop immediately is not to fight like we have done in '82. We have in 1992. It's not exactly to start to move inside from hills to hills, from mountains to mountains, to achieve the goal to arrive to Beirut. Now, my feeling that we have to start from Beirut, and it's completely different between Gaza Strip and Lebanon. But both sides, we have to be strong to destroy them.
General Kahalani, if I don't want to say mistakes, but what things would you conduct differently in the operation of the IDF in Gaza? How would you conduct the operation in a way that it is not conducted right now in Gaza?
No, I think that they're working well. My feeling, I know the units, um, I know the commanders. They have to go step by step. They don't have to run. It takes time. It's a completely different war because when they in Gaza town, and after that Khan Yunis, and after that maybe they will come to Rafah. They have to go slowly, slowly, because the enemy is not on the houses and all the target around. The enemy is very deep, 50 meter in the tunnels, and we have to find them. The problem, we can bomb all the tunnels, but we don't know where is our people. They keep it in the tunnels, and we try to keep their life, the hostages. And this is the reason that we are going step by step. I think they're working well, in my point of view.
General Kahalani, it has been an honor and a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you very much for your insight. Thank you to our viewers who watched this interview. Subscribe to us on all of our social media platforms. Thank you. Have a great day.